Not so this next lady, former Arizona Governor Jan Brewer, on this battleground fight. And Governor, your state was interesting when I was noticing just the high number of undecideds at about 20% when last we chatted. Now, I think your argument then, and might be the same now, that they can't all be undecided because that would fly in the face of just simple logic this late in the game. How many of those are secret Trump supporters, do you think?
I think there's probably a good majority of them that are secret Trump supporters, and I think that they will all come home on Election Day. I think that we will keep Arizona red and that we will hold the battleground. It is a tight race, we know that, if you believe all the polling, but currently Donald is doing great. He's doing great in Florida and other states, and I think we're going to have great victory come November.
You know, Governor, you told me this a long time ago, and I found it hard to believe, but gosh, if you weren't right. And again, it's just a poll, but that when we were questioning whether Donald Trump's stances would hurt him with Hispanics in your state, you said, no, quite the opposite. He'll do quite well. And sure enough, when I look at the underbelly of this poll, it shows Hillary Clinton winning over Hispanics by about 65%, I believe, but 30% for Donald Trump. Now, that's about 30% more than most thought he would get in that community. What do you think is going on there?
Well, I think that they want the same thing that most Americans want. They want our country back. They want to have security. They want jobs and economy, and they don't want to pay high taxes. And they want people to be truthful. And I think during this election we have found that this administration hasn't been honest with us on so many occasions. They haven't been truth tellers. And they want the same thing. They love America, too. They love America, and they are citizens, and they've got the right to vote, and they will cast it just like each and every one of us. And I hope they do continue to join us in this fight.
Are you troubled by this move, and I'm going to get into it more throughout this show, Governor, where Donald Trump is saying, you know, these fundraisers, enough already. I've got 2 weeks to go to close the deal here, not even. That's kind of the last thing I can be occupying my time with. I'm paraphrasing here, but what do you think of that? Some people said it was a tit for a tat, a snub for a snub, and that however this election goes, it will be a chill between Donald Trump and the Republican power establishment. What are your thoughts?
I believe that the most important thing that any candidate can do is that of getting out and speaking to the people, talking to them, talking about the things they're concerned about, and, you know, reach out to them. Fundraising is a little bit bygones by now. I know that Hillary is still out there raising money for her coffers, lining her pockets, but Donald is a candidate for the people, and I think that's why he's resonating so much. I mean, he has a schedule that's just absolutely unbelievable. I don't know how he's been able to do it and still have the pep in his step that he has, but he has. And the public appreciates that. He's not hiding, he's not running, he's out there talking day in and day out to the people, telling them what his policies will be and how he will change America and make it great again. So I'm very, very encouraged. And I think election night again, I think that we will have victory and that America will be much better for it.
All right. Well, we don't know, but 13 days we will. Governor, always a pleasure. Thank you for taking the time.
Thank you so much, Neil.